Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Hopefully you guys are having a great weekend. Today is Saturday and I'm logging on to Ultimate Team. I know that we got a player SBC today. I don't really know too much else besides that. So we are going to have a video talking mainly about Rulebreakers 2, a lot about the market, and yeah, just a lot about what's going on. If you enjoyed today's video, drop a thumbs up, and thank you all for the support recently. I appreciate it, and hopefully you guys are enjoying the football right now. I am watching a lot of sports today. I saw City won, Haaland and De Bruyne going off, and I was watching the Bayern match today. I also saw that Liverpool lost, which was very surprising because Forest are not a great team, but that was a crazy game. So yeah, besides the football being on, we've got a crazy Rulebreakers 2 team. We've got a lot to discuss via the market, and yeah, so let's get into it. So first of all, in terms of SBCs today, yesterday we got Becker, which we'll talk about. Union Berlin actually first in the Bundesliga, and he's a huge deal of why they are. We've got Dodo SBC today, 3-star, 3-star. Now, the problem is with this card, it's not terrible to link, but it's also similar to yesterday's SBC where it's not the best to link. Brazil is not bad, but Fiorentina is going to be tough if you're going to try to do a team link, but nice for the Serie A. 78 strength, not bad. Very good defensive awareness, very good balance. Not the best reactions. I don't think his dribbling is going to be that good, and he can only play right back. So not in love with the card. 2 squads is a little concerning. 83, 84. The problem is you've got to use 86 and higher overall players, and you've got to use 2, so that's going to make that a lot more expensive just because of the way that EA are formatting some of the SBCs this year. Footpin's got this at 62k, and it's got a 71% downvote, which I do agree with. I think this is not a great SBC. Now, it is cheap. It's only 83, 84, and what I mean by cheap is to the standards of what we're used to, but something we all have to consider is the market is a lot cheaper this year. A lot of cards are cheaper, so I still don't think this is great value. Yesterday, we got Becker as well, and I was speaking about this a lot on stream. It's not a bad card, and it's only 59k. It's a little bit cheaper than Dodo, and it's an attacker. And I think it actually fits the meta of this game very well. It's just one of those cards, though, that I think is quite limited to being a super sub. And I say that, guys, because it's just very hard to link this card in the game, whether it's the team or the nation. But what is nice also is that he does have 2 alternate positions, which I am finding is very unique. If you can have a player that it has alternate positions this year, it's a huge deal. Like Correa right now in my team is one of my most used players because I can use him in 4 positions. So that's also a positive. A lot of people have been asking me which version to take. Guys, if you're on new gen, I would take the version that is lengthy, which would be the one with worse dribbling, because it's just, this is what you're going to want out of a super sub. Send him in behind. He's also got the 4-star weak foot on this version, which I prefer as well for a striker that's going to be lengthy. If you're on old gen and you want to do this card, take the one with dribbling and 4-star skills, but unfortunately 3-star weak foot. What is also very unique about both versions of Becker, number one, this would be a card that I would only do if I had a Bundesliga team, and I know I was like using a Bundesliga team, right? So don't be doing this card if you've got like a 4-league hybrid. You're going to really struggle for chemistry. You could just spend your money in better players on this game for links. But what's really unique about both versions of Becker is the strength. I mean, there's not too often you have a striker with 95 or 90 plus pace and 90 to 94 strength, 91 rather. So that's a really good part about the card as well. And there's no change of traits in either version. So it's an okay SBC. The SBCs today and yesterday have not been amazing at all. I think they could do a lot better. I think EA could do a lot better from these 2 SBCs. They've not been good enough. To put it quite honest with you guys, they've not been good enough. Falcao has actually been the best SBC we've had recently. Also, guys, make sure you guys continue to complete the position modifier. This is free modifiers, and just with the way this game is going this year, I am doing so many modifiers 24/7, and they're like 1,500 of the market. So yeah, just make sure you guys get that done. I don't think we have a daily SBC today as well, which is a little bit concerning because they've just been slacking on that. In terms of the store, before we get into anything related to the market or anything like that, let's see what they've added today for store packs. So they've got mega packs, so a lot more supply in the store. They've got a 50k pack, and then they've got the 50k, which is, I think this one is untradeable because you also get another pack, a gold players pack, but I'm not sure if this is untradeable. Might be, might not be. So a lot more supply in the store as well. That's quite interesting. So So yeah, not too much today, to be honest, guys. A little bit of a lackluster day of content on Saturdays. The huge content days seem to be Mondays now. And Monday we're gonna have a hero pack. I'll probably make a separate video talking about that, guys, just because I feel like that's gonna have a whole other discussion that's gonna get me rambling and a lot of talking. Guys, real quick before we go any further into the video, we've got a prime players pack from Objectives. Now this is a 45k pack from a league. We're gonna take the league on because we've got Neymar in packs. We've got Mbappe Gold, and then we've got a couple players in this promo team. And the League One has way less rares. Way less. Way less. So maybe we'll get lucky. My account this year is really red listed. I also haven't logged on my account in like 24 hours. So maybe we can get lucky. Let's see if we can get a promo card. We did. I'm so lucky. And we've got Payet. Dimitri Payet. Wow. It is incredible how red listed I am. It's really concerning, but we have made a strong decision here because there's only 6 rares in the League One. So that's why I went ahead and selected this pack. But God, man, it feels like my account is so red listed this year. I've never had an account like this. It feels like EA have targeted my account and made it way better. Now, in terms of the rares in this league, you guys can see, this is why I chose this. 30... you've got about 50 rares in this league, so I felt like this was my best chances at a special card or a really good card because some of the rares are very good, and also we've got a couple promo cards and we've got a couple team of the weeks, I think. So that's why I chose it. Anything else in the pack? And Kimpembe. Wow, so that's a phenomenal pack. And you know what, guys? We can say for sure, and obviously this is a dupe untradeable, but we can say for sure that season rewards were worth it for me. This is great. This is great. I'm very happy with it. Let me make sure this guy doesn't sell for crazy. Why is his price range 35k? That's so bizarre. Unfortunately, we'll have to discard Kimpembe. Payet, though, guys, honestly looks really solid. We'll have to give him a go. Nice part about this, too, is he's got multiple positions. Striker's really cool. He's 4'4". He's probably got outside foot. He does. He's got flair. And, you know, his dribbling's not the best, but he's got really good strength. So he could be really jammy. Definitely going to give him a go at some point. That is a really nice first owner untradeable to have. And I'm very excited. So welcome to the club, Payet, and glad that I could pack something good on this video, because I honestly was going to resort to maybe doing a promo pack with coins. Now, before we get any further, I know I'm stalling. There's a season reward to claim. Guys, all these cards are just so outdated, and I hope that EA can like make these cards better in the future, because these cards aren't even like exciting at the beginning of the season. That's just concerning. If nobody's excited in the beginning of the season, then what's the point? If you're gonna go with a player here, you know, I don't think you can go wrong, because I think at any point one of these players is going to be nice to have for objectives. I would definitely probably go with Almada or the Eredivisie player, which I think is Broby. I will go with one of these two. I think either of these guys would be usable down the line. So, yeah, other than that, we haven't got too much added. There was an objective De Jong, which it's okay. It's a 5-star weak, but I think he really works well for the way the game plays. He's got 85 strength, 98 heading accuracy, good jumping, good reactions. I mean, it's not a bad card to pick up. We also got like this crazy loan objective. If you're interested in that, maybe. I don't know. And then, you know, there's still that silver cup. Listen, this is really good. A lot of people kind of looked past this. I don't have a problem with this. It's really sweaty, but it's at least something to do. I would love to see EA continue to add stuff like this. Last year, at the end of the year, we had these amazing Shapeshifter Team of the Season Cups. EA's got to resort to going back to that. These 83 plus maybe packs are not what they need to be. It probably should be like a 283 plus pack, but this is the right idea, and I want to see EA doing this more and more and more, because when you're chilling, you know, maybe in the week and you've kind of done everything, you've done your rivals, you've done your qualies, you've done your trading, you've done your investing. A lot of people want to keep playing and don't know what to do. This is perfect. So this also gives a lot of usage out of some of the silver cards. So I would love to see this continue to be used. I did not love the MLS that was added on Thursday. I haven't been able to really talk about it yet. These cards are good for the concept of building an MLS team, but the grind you're going to have to get these cards, I think that what EA should start considering doing is when you have league foundations and stuff, squad foundations in leagues that are not in the top 5, I think EA need to make these cards way more cracked. I think if they make them way better, it will in turn just generally end up having more people want to go ahead and do it. So I did a little bit of overnight trading, guys. I bought some Havertz's at 320. I bought Smith Rowe at like 80, and I lost coins on him. So I lost about 10k a card. So yeah, I did not really profit overnight, I'll be honest, guys. And then I've also invested in, I did Messi's player of the month. So I lost a lot of coins there. So I've got to really work on my account right now because my account is just not in it's not in an amazing place. I've probably got about 3 mil, and the other week I was up to 4 mil, and I really need to get on my trading grind. So I wanted to talk a little bit about Rulebreakers, this team, and then I wanted to talk a little bit about, where I feel like there's some coins to be made for sure in this weekend. So we've got this Rulebreakers team too. There's a couple main cards that are really, really, really appealing to me, and those players would be like Sissoko. I saw this card released yesterday and I thought, man, this card is something special. He's going to be out of this world good. He's got medium high work rates. He's 3-star, 3-star. He's got 93 strength with 84 defensive awareness, and if it's anything to go by in previous FIFAs, Sissoko has just been so OP. He's always been overpowered in other FIFAs, so I can't see a way where this card wouldn't be out of this world good. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this card plays, and he's really cheap, right? Considering the links and everything, the market is so cheap this year, 170k. This is a card that I would expect to rise out of packs. Now, you've got a couple days till that's going to happen, but this is a card that I would be really surprised if he didn't go up out of packs, just because I think he's so linkable and he's already cheap, which means he's going to be way cheaper next week. So the marquee player this week is Ribery. Ribery has, unfortunately, only 76 agility, which that part of it is not super ideal. Now, he's actually up a little bit. He was like 930. He's up to 1 mil. But that's not even a good rebound because last week, if you guys remember, Ronaldo went from 1.5 to 1.8 when people panic bought after content. So this market is just not really that good. And that's because there's a hero pack coming and there's a couple other things coming. And we'll have a separate video about that. It's not super relevant right now because I don't expect this content will be until Monday. But Ribery's got 5.5. I still think he's going to be very good. I've been able to use a lot of players this year with lower agility. And as long as they have other stats that are very good, like the 95 attack positioning, the good dribbling, and the decent traits, Ribery should still be sick. But I can understand why some people would expect him to be like 2 mil with higher agility, and he's not that price because, well, he's got lower agility. Sergio Ramos, really nice card. Ramos is going to be very unique this year because he's got high acceleration, and you can also make him lengthy. So with the 84 strength and the 70 agility, you can also make him lengthy, which is awesome, and he's got great defending. So another great center back to be able to use from PSG. And yeah, so this is a great card too. Really like this card. Already 340k. This will be an interesting card. The guy in this team that I've seen, the two guys in this team that I've seen have the most demand is Thiago and Kai Havertz. These two guys have been really stable. Thiago's been about 400k for quite a while now. It's because this card is cracked. He's got 5-star skills. He's got amazing passing. He's got the outside foot shot trait. This is going to be a phenomenal card, so can't wait to try him out. Very good acceleration as well. Should be an ideal midfielder to use in any sort of aspect, but ideally probably a little bit more of an attacking one or possession midfielder. Awesome, awesome card, though. I love the selection with that card. Kai Havertz as well. Really nice card for the meta of this game. Like the way this game plays, Kai Havertz is a very good card for it. You can also make him lengthy. He's got good finishing. He's got good sprint speed, outside foot, and finesse. So he's got the meta traits and 300k, right? And that's the market this year. The market this year is like that. The two sleeper cards for me, like, it's kind of crazy. You do not need to spend any money on this game. Like, the fact that you can get Lacroix and Joe Gomez right now for 120k combined, that actually just feels like it's not right. But you can go on the market and do it. 89 strength for this Lacroix. I think this is one of the most undervalued cards in this game right now. I can't get over how good he looks. Medium high, 6'3", 83 pace. He's a certified FIFA rat. He's got good interceptions, great strength, good reactions, great composure for a center back, good passing. This looks like an awesome card. So 82k can get you Lacroix right now. He'll be one of my favorite cards to go up out of packs just because he's French and he's in the Bundesliga. A lot of times a French center back does not fail going up out of packs. Smith Rowe had this like crazy demand yesterday, and it's actually for 60k. Cam and left wing alternate positions, 4-4, high-low. You probably want to boost the dribbling, but good stamina, great finishing, great attack positioning. I mean, 95 attack positioning. So a lot of cards in this team that I like, and a lot of cards that are really affordable. I mean, even if you can't afford like Kyle Walker, you can go ahead and get Meunier. And I used to play Meunier's center mid. He was cracked, but I mean, this is an all-around great card. Also lengthy. So for anyone playing on new gen, outside foot as well. So you already know this guy is going to be pushing forward as a right back and popping long shots. So Meunier should be awesome, and he's 14k. So that's something really nice about this team. You've got a lot of good cards. I think what's also really unique and what has to be said about this team, I think a lot of this team is going to correct the market a lot. So be careful because there's just a lot of good players in this team. Neymar got as low as like 1.2 today. He's kind of going back up right now. I think Neymar will probably be cheapest tomorrow or tonight. He's so good in game. I used him on my second channel. If you want to check my weekend league highlights out, I already finished. I got rank 3. So yeah, if you want to check the highlights out, I use Neymar and Messi. I'll put the link in the description down below. 5.5 for this Neymar, high medium. Absolutely crazy dribbling. The thing I noticed the most by using him is the shooting. The shooting is crazy. That upgrade on this card was very noticeable. Now, let's talk about Team of the Week. Because, guys, Team of the Week is starting to go up a little bit. And it's because today, well, the content's not very good. We saw Barella last night was 63K. And he's all the way up to 73K right now. So the trend has been that the Team of the Weeks are actually lowest on Friday night. That seems to be the trend now this year. The buy time seems a little bit earlier. I actually think it's because the majority of people are playing their champs earlier this year. Barella is probably one of my favorites from this Team of the Week. Him, Joe Gomez, and Leroy Sané. So all these guys are up quite a bit today. Sané got down last night to about 35K. He's up to 40. So the good thing about this Team of the Week with all 3 of these players I've just mentioned, now we know their lows, right? That's going to be the low price for those guys, whatever they were last night. So you want to be looking at these cards probably sometime later on today or tonight, and you want to be trying to invest in those cards close to their low, right? That's what you're looking for. Now, you've got a lot of promo packs supplied today, so it is interesting that we've seen this rise, this panic buy with Team of the Week, because I do think that supply will still hit the market today, and when people stop buying these cards, they're going to drop again. But Sané's a nice one. He's been really stable all week. Do I love 2-star week foot? No, but a lot of people are buying them for the pace and to put them out wide and the chemistry links. My favorite investment this week is definitely Joe Gomez, though. He's my favorite investment this week. The price is crazy, and it's because you've got so many affordable Prem center backs and just center backs in general. So he's going up right now. He's 49K on Footbin. He's rising. A lot of people have been waiting to buy this card. A lot of people going for his red. I like this card anywhere in the 40s. I think anywhere for that is good. I'm expecting this card to be like 60 to 65 at some point. So if you're looking for an all-in move, I'm a little late to the party here, unfortunately. I just haven't been on FIFA. I kind of checked out for the week yesterday after I finished my weekend league. Just didn't go on FIFA yesterday at all. So this is a great card. I mean, the links are really good. What you guys have to understand about investments this year, the cards that are doing the best are not always the cards that are the best statistically. It's sometimes the cards that links are the best because of chemistry this year. So if we circle back to like last Team of the Week, right? The guys who went up the most, Donnarumma has gone up from 34 to 51K. And the reason I liked this one the most was because of the links. Correa has gone up because of the usability of positions. I actually think Correa, Donnarumma, all these guys are going to continue to go up this week. I think you're going to see a really nice rise. If you go back to the week before that one, Ben Yedder went up a ton now. He's gone up a lot over this last week, and that's also because of links. So that's where you really want to be focused. You want to be watching the links and seeing, kind of what happens there. So that's my take for Team of the Week. If anybody's kind of coming on this video and wondering what I'm thinking about Team of the Week investments, those are my favorite for this week if you're looking to pick up one and you're trying to make some coins. Now, last week's Rule Breakers, Navas is down because there's a right back SBC today. He went up a lot. The ones that have gone up the most out of packs has been Calvin Phillips, which was probably my favorite last week. Other than that, Bailey up a little bit, Godfrey not up, and I invested in Roberts at 44, and he's down. And I think the problem with this card that I have as an investment right now is I think a lot of people are moving away from La Liga this week. I think we're now starting to get some more League One, some more Serie A. So if you're looking at buying anything specifically in the next week or so, my recommendation is that you probably focus on League One and Serie A. That just seems like that's where EA is kind of starting to change the power curve a little bit. So unfortunate. And honestly, guys, I haven't been making that many coins this week. And I've just got to kind of focus back and try to get back to it, man, because I'm really fixating in on this Black Friday time, guys, and I want to be streaming like crazy and doing packs like crazy. And, in order to do that, I'm going to have to get a lot of coins in this account. That's a really fun promo. And it's just one of those promos where we get Flash SBCs, Team of the Week SBCs. It's such a good time. It's over Thanksgiving. So in America, that's always a holiday too. So that time of the year is just a lot of fun. I've got some fodder in the transfer list. So the next real thing that I kind of want to talk to you guys about just a little bit is starting to look a little bit more at these older Team of the Weeks. They are starting to kind of go up a little bit. So if you're one of those people watching this video that does have a lot of coins, it does look like now EA are going to kind of do this weekly pack where we get this this weekly pack. It seems like that's what EA is going to start doing. So watch out for that. And they're starting to require Team of the Weeks a lot more. So unless we get some crazy tradable supply with these older Team of the Weeks, I think you're going to start to see these older Team of the Weeks just start to creep up like 1,000 or 2,000 coins a week. It's not going to be anything out of this world, but I think... Oh, no! I've still got to see Selko! No! What a way to end the video. I was trying to trade with this guy yesterday. I actually won a bid for 198, and now he's 175. Man! All right, so we're going to list him up too. And I'm actually going to list him for open bid because I need him to sell. Because I think he's going to go lower tonight. So, man, that's a pain. But, yeah, guys, that's going to be the video for today. Not much else happening on FIFA. Those are my take on investments. You know, in terms of, like, the meta market, if you want to make coins, I expect we're going to have a lot of panic for this hero pack coming up. And we'll have another video talking about that. But I think Monday afternoon, no matter what, I do see the market doing really well. Monday morning, it should be high. Then we should have a period of panic for whatever content that's coming, and then Monday evening we're gonna have probably a really nice rise. So enjoy your weekend, guys. We'll have another video sometime after this because we're gonna be talking about the hero pack that's coming out. And yes, guys, if you enjoyed the video, drop a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.